Hi guys, this is Leela. Welcome to my channel Leela webdev. In this video we will learn about the angular signals equality function. How the equality the signals treat, let's try to see it. So now I want to explain you the simple thing about this one. So here in the context of angular signals, equality functions allows you to customize how changes to signal values are detected. So why? Because I will try to explain you with a simple example also for this one. So here you need to understand that equality function allows you how the signal needs to be detected to the changes. By default, angular signals use the referential equality, that is nothing but triple equal to. In JavaScript we have double equal to and triple equal to, right? It uses the second one, that is triple equal to, referential equality, to determine if a new value is different from the previous one or not. So if you want to, if it were, for example, let's say that you are having a signal and you are assigning a value to the signal, it will try to check with a triple equality function that the new value which you are trying to assign it to the signal and the old value, the previous value which you are having it, is both same or not. It will try to check it with a triple equal to reference. However, this approach only checks if two variables references the same object in the memory. So referential equality means, what is that meaning? So if it exists in the same memory and also it belongs to the same data type, same value, means then only it will try to check it. For complex data like arrays or objects, even if the contents are the same, creating a new instance of the array or object would not be considered equal using referential equality. For example, let's say that if you are having an array or anything object or anything complex data types, so if you are trying to assign the same value, then also the signal will not show it as an equal, because the memory object, because it both belongs to the different instance and the both memory location will be different. So that's why, because it is checking with the referential equality, triple equal to, so that is the reason. So both the value should not be will not be considered as an equal for complex data structures. Like primitive data types, it will be considered as an equal. So this is the first concept which I want to explain you. And the second thing is, equality functions can be provided to both writable and also computed signals. So now the equality function, whatever the equality thing we are trying to do, it can be provided to both writable signal and also computed signal also, to alter how the equality check is performed. This is useful when dealing with more complex data types where you want to compare the content deep equality rather than just the reference. So now, so special type of functionality will be there in the signals, that is nothing but equality functionality. You can apply it both the writable and computed signal to alter the equality check. So by default, the Angular uses a triple equality, right? So if you want to alter the changes, means you can use it this one. This is useful when dealing with more complex data types where you want to compare the deep equality rather than just the references. So now first I will try to show you the default equality, how it will be. By default, I told you that Angular signals compares values using triple equal to. This means that even if two objects or arrays contain the same data, they won't be considered equal because they have different instances. For example, let's say that here you are having the code in such a way that I will increase the font size for this one so that you people can able to see it easily. Yeah. Let's say that, for example, I will delete this entire thing code. So let's say that I am having a data, okay, and here it will hold a value of something like test, okay. So it is holding a value test. So now what I want to do here, let's say that we will be having a constructor, okay, and here I will be using the effect, okay, and in this effect what I will try to do, I will do console.log effect executed and console.log this.data. So I will try to use the this.data so that whenever the data value responds to those changes, effect will be executed. Now for the first time, if you try to check the output for this one, okay, so what is happening? So now the effect got executed and we are able to see the console.log of test. Now what I will do it is in ng on init, okay, ng on init, I will use a set timeout function to change the value of the signal after something around 4 seconds. Okay, let's assume that after 4 seconds I will try to change the value. So here I will be writing the console.log set timeout executes, and here I will try to change this data set, and here what I will try to do, I will assign the same value. So I am not changing the value, the previous value whatever it is having, the same value I am assigning it. Now here both the values are equal, right? So the effect should not be executed. Why? Because the value didn't change. The value, technically if you try to say, the value hasn't changed. But here if you try to see set timeout when executed, the effect got immediately executed. Why? Because the value has been changed. Even if the values are both equal also, here it will be, the effect will be fired because the signal will be trigger and update, because the errors are of different instances. That means both are from different memory location. So in the above case, data.set of test triggers an update even though the content of the new array is the same as the previous one. This happens because referential equality checks whether the two values reference the same object or not, whether their contents are, not whether the contents are identical. So that is one thing. So now if you want to use the deep equality function, so you can use the third party plugins or anything. So here I am using the Lodash thing. So I will be executing the Lodash. Okay, so here for installing this one, I will use npm install types@lodash. So I am installing the Lodash, so that here I will be using the Lodash is equal method in order to check the deep equality test. Let us install this one. So Lodash has been installed here. So now if you want to check the deep equality test means, then what you can do it is, here you need to provide equal of is equal. Okay, so this one belongs to the Lodash and here it has been installed from the Lodash. Fine. So now we have used it like this. Now if you try to see here, effect is executed for the first time. When the set timeout is fired, this time effect is not get executed. Why? Because so we are telling that if the content are same means deep equality test we are trying to check. If the content is same means we should not trigger an update. So this is the thing which I am trying to tell you. So you can provide a custom equality function when creating a signal. So here I am using a custom equality. So here the function can be anything. So custom equality function you can use it anything. So here if you want you can provide a function and you can use it here, something like that. So you can use it whatever you want it. So in this case I am using the Lodash dot is equal. So if you want to, you can use your own custom functionality also, return true or false, something like that you can return it to perform deep equality checks, ensuring that updates only occur if the new vehicle is truly different in content, not just in reference. So here I have used here the underscore the is equal function checks if the content of the arrays is the same or not. Since it compares the elements of the arrays and finds them identical, the signal does not trigger an update. So now the next one which I want to tell you is the writable signals with custom equality function. So you can also apply equality functions not only to the writable signals, also you can use it, allowing for customized behavior when setting the signal values. For example, the same thing if I want to apply it for a key value. So will it be applied means, so the object also will be applied. Why? Because the Lodash will try to check for the objects equality test also. So now here if I try to change the value for this one, key value, and here also key value if I try to check it. So now if you try to see the output for this one, so now you will be able to see the key value has been defined. Now when the value is when the trigger is fired, so the effect is not getting executed. Not only for this one, so you can also apply it to the computed signals also. The equality functions are also useful when working with the computed signals. You can control when the computed signal should trigger updates based on changes to its dependency. For example, let's say that we are having a base signal and also a computed signal. So you can have it something like I will remove this data. Okay, so let's say that I am having a base signal is equal to signal of, so in this one I will be having an array of A comma B comma C. Okay, so this is the base signal, and here what I want to do is I will try to use a computed signal is equal to computed of, and here this is the method which we will be trying to write it, and in this one what I will do, I will return the this dot base signal only. So I will return the this dot base signal only. Okay, but here what I want to do it is, so here I will return I will console computed executes. Okay, so I will try to do it like this, and here if you use it like this you can use it. I don't want the effect, so here computed signal, we are dealing about the computed signal, and here I will try to do the base signal dot update, and here you will be having an array same values. I will try to push the same values. So now let's see that whether the computed signal will be executed or not. So now for the first time, so we don't have anything, So whenever we call the whenever we call the computed signal, after some time we call the computed signal, then it will be executed automatically. So I don't want to show it here. So if you want to use it means, so then what I want to do here also, you can use equal. Equal. So if you want to use it means, so I want to show you clearly means, then you need to use the here computed signal. That's it. So now this should be something like this. Yeah. So now if you try to see here, we are able to see the ABC and computed has got executed. So whenever you try to execute this one, set timeout execute, and immediately the computed also executed. So that means the computed value is executing again, even if we assign the same value. But if you don't want to execute this one means, then what you want to do here, you need to use the equal is equal. So you can use this one. So now when you refresh this page, computed first time it execute to show the output, and next time it will not execute again. So again it got executed. Computed is equal. So based on this, so in this example, computed signal tracks of the base signal. When you set a new array with the same contents, the equality function prevents unnecessary updates even though the array reference changes. So here it is executing again. So why? Because because the both are equal. So let's try to refresh this page again. So we will check this one afterwards. So computed signal also, this equal thing also will work. So total in the summary, what I want to tell you is the default behavior. So first one is the default behavior of this one. So first one is default. Signals use referential equality, meaning any new instance of object or array is considered different even if the contents are the same. The second one is the custom equality functions. You can override the default behavior with a custom function like lodash is equal to perform deep equality checks, ensuring that updates only happen when the content truly changes. Writable and both writable and computed signal can take advantage of custom equality functions to fine tune the when update occur. So this is about the equality things, how the signal will check. Hope you understood about this concept. If you have any doubts or any suggestions, please post the comments below to this video. And if you like this video, please do support me by subscribing to my channel. Thank you.